Got a Molsect knife here. They actually sent two knives my way, and this is the second one. Um, I don't get a lot of knives sent my way, so pretty special, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate them sending it. I said this before, like initially it made me feel kind of special. This is a Molsect Jungle pocket knife. Made me feel kind of special. But then the realization sets in that, I mean, they just mass sent them out to a bunch of people, which is fine. Good for them. And, the fact that I even made the list is kind of, it's kind of an honor, man. I dig it. Is there any badging on this box that tells us what we got? Nope. It just says it's sharp. All right, well, let's get it out of there. I'm going to use my little Finch Hatfield. Not the McCoy, the Hatfield. All righty. Oh, okay, I remember from the last one. It's got this unique little, I think, leather case. Got like a button. Holds that in. It's kind of like an eyeglass case, sort of. And then in the box, it's got a paracord for a lanyard, I believe. It's got some information. What's in here? Only because I'm not familiar. It's got a lifetime warranty, social media stuff, all kinds of stuff going on there. All right. The paracord thing's pretty cool. Kind of makes me wonder if I shouldn't get in and look at it. That's right. It's got the Molsec sticker and then a nice cleaning cloth. So, I mean, they load you up. There's even more. Yep. The other one had this too. It's got a pin. It's a magnetic pin. Yep. I mean, what a cool little ball marker if you're a golfer. That'd be slick, right? Put that on the brim of your hat. Cool, man. All right. Yeah, I golf, man. It's been a minute. I haven't the last couple of years, but I took up golfing years ago because I was in business by day. I mean, trying to make money. By night I'm running around the clubs and the clubhouse and girls and motorcycles and goofiness. And but by the day I was trying to make money. Well, I realized that a lot of business deals were going down on the golf course, and so I had a chance to pick up a golf club, and man, I started practicing, and sure enough, I learned how to play golf, and I actually kind of enjoy it. Yeah. Look at this beast. I mean, I think it's just called the Molsect Jungle, and I'll confirm that before we're done, but it looks like black G10, maybe micarta. I'm not sure. Red thumb stud, fairly deep carry pocket clip, like only just a tip's going to come out of there. Back flipper, and then the thumb studs. Let's go back flipper first. Yeah, come on. I like a clip point like that. I mean, wow. This thing's a beast. Blade centered. What we got? 14C 28-inch steel. It's got a black coating on the blade. Let's look at that grind. I mean, it's one of the things that I like to check on new knives, but consistent grind from top to bottom and matches on the other side. Nice needle of a tip. I mean, there's some fundamental things. If you're going to, send a knife, you should send it sharp. It should have a good grind on it. I mean, you got to get the stuff right. The pocket clip's recessed, the screws are not, but they're minimalistic, really flat. I think this could use some tension, but it's easy enough to create tension on a clip like that. Wow. This is a large knife, no doubt about it. Yep, large. Jimping on the spine. I mean, this is a John Rambo knife. I mean, for a folder, right? All this snake skin. It's like a snake's belly scales, is what that is. Sure enough. And I'm not a big reptilian dude, but I had a pair of uh, snakeskin boots way back in the day, man. Back in the 80s. And and they were belly cut. So they had these belly scales. Yeah. Very cool. All right. Well, come on, man. Let's get up in there. Looks like I'm going to need a flat blade screwdriver. Yep. Just fits. Perfect. And then it looks like some T6s maybe. We'll start with this pivot. Wonder if it's captured. Well, I don't know if it's captured, but it allowed me to get it come out the right side of the knife, so that makes me happy. And then I'm going to say that screw. Now, is there screws under the scales? I don't know. We're about to find out, though. Is that T6 or T7? T6. Yeah, no, that's it. Those two screws. Two screws holding this big behemoth. I do see some oil where the detent ball runs, but I don't see any on the bearings. Interesting. Caged pivot. Captured pivot. Let me say that. Caged bearings, captured pivot. Yeah, very nice. Basically clean inside. Not a lot of oil, just a little bit for the detent ball. We're going to add a little bit to those bearings. I mean, it's kind of got me curious what the price point is on this. And I don't remember on the other, but something tells me it was definitely reasonable. But I'm going to hold my tongue because by the time I say that, they're wanting all the cheese. Which, so far the knife's living up. I do want to check these bearings. Are they steel or ceramic? It's got Loctite on the pivot screw right here. Let's put a magnet on it. Yeah, no, they're ceramic. All right. Well, we're going to put a light coat of oil on it. Wonder who the OEM is on these. I mean, my guess is they're coming out of Yangjiang, but I'm guessing. Big, thick stop pin. I mean, it's simple, but it's done right. I don't see anything cheap or janky in there. I mean, honestly, I see the same stuff that I see in very expensive knives. Which, it didn't used to be that way. If it wasn't a very expensive knife, everything up to this point reflected that. But it's not the case anymore, man. They're making nice knives at a reasonable price that have good components. Good hardware, good scales. I'm gonna get rid of my tools here. I wanna test that lock. Yeah, it's legit. How much is that? So basically, almost the whole liner lock is on the back of the blade, and I'm going to say it's 40% roughly. Well, let's talk about this action on this knife. I mean, drop shut, spidey flick, thumb flick, and it's got a great back flipper. It's got good jimping on it, so it's higher than the pivot, the center of the pivot by a fair amount. So yeah, that thing comes out. It comes out hard. I can fail it, but it's coming out of there really nice. I mean, I can fail it, so I'll say an A minus. I mean, it's A level action. I could compare it to some pretty high end knives, and it's running awful nice, man. 100% nice. Let's talk about the ergonomics. Well, let me finish. So this is lowered and scalloped, and then it's got some jimping, and it's scalloped on the liner lock. So very intuitive to reach in there, unlock that knife. Yep. And then of course that helps create grip here. So if we're going to measure this grip, not so confident, confident, very confident. I mean, this thing's just going to go whoop right past confident towards the top of that scale. I mean, this is a very confident grip. My hand's locked in there. The jimping on the spine is nice. Not quite combat jimping, but man, it's grippy. There is a choke up spot. Can get in here for some more detail work, or some heavy slicing. Big, tall, flat grind. I mean, I'm going to expect that 14C to be sharp. We'll see. Fundamentals, remember? Reverse grip. Yeah, I can cap that with the thumb. This is a very powerful grip right here. And then, yeah, I mean, it gets bonus points for giving me this, because I would much rather be here like this than here like this. It's just, it's unnatural for me to go against that lock mechanism and risk failing that knife onto my fingers. To me, this is the hammer. Pow. Yeah, right there. Let's check the pocket clip. I think it's got an Achilles heel, and it's going to be this clip. I should have adjusted it, and I think I will in the video, because it's not a big deal. Yeah, I mean, it runs really well on this thick stuff, but there's not a lot of grip there at all. So on standard jean size material, it's going to fall right out of the pocket. So let's adjust it. There's no reason to go past it. Let's just fix it. So a couple of T6s, big hardware. I mean, it's only got the T6 head, but it's big, heavy, thick screws. So what we're going to do is we're going to close that gap right there. And I want to protect it so I don't scruff it up with my pliers. And so I'm just going to grab it there, and we'll close that gap as much as we can. I think that's about as much as I'm going to get it. All right. And then whenever I do that, sometimes I've had some people comment to me about how big of a deal that is. But listen, if the knife had a reversible pocket clip, you'd just take it off and move it to the other side. It's meant to do that. So to pull these clips off and adjust them, it's nothing. But when I add tension like that, I definitely want to start with the back screw to reinstall the pocket clip. I don't want to start with the front one, because the front can be raised up and you run the risk of maybe stripping that screw out. So always start with that back after you create the tension. And the truth is, it's not a bad habit to do no matter what. Just start on the back side, because that back screw is closer to the liner than the front screw when it starts. All right, so we're all tight. Yeah, way more tension. with the size of the knife, I still think that it's going to be a little slight. Now, on this thicker stuff, we've got less than a half an inch for sure sticking out, maybe a quarter of an inch. I mean, good looking pocket clip. Got this big logo on here. I mean, y'all know how I feel about these big logos, but it is a big knife, and so the tension on this clip needs to be a bunch. And the main reason is because, let's say I put it in my back pocket, which is where I like to carry my knife, and I go running around, I run the risk of that thing popping out of my pocket. Let's say I'm rolling around on the ground for whatever, fighting a grizzly bear, and then I need to get this out at one point. I've fended it off. I've got it in an arm bar. And so now I need to get my knife out of my pocket. Well, if it's not there, it doesn't do me much good. So I'm going to give the pocket clip, it's okay. I'm not going to say it's bad, but I'm not going to say it's good. So let's check the knife for safety. Make sure we can't catch any of the sharp parts. Yeah, there's no catching it there. And the tip's recessed. So tip's good. The clip is okay. But I'm confident I can handle this knife any way I want without catching the sharp part. We've already tested the lock, but let's test that steel now. Man, this is a big, beautiful knife. I'm going around the corner with that blade on that paper. Yeah, very nice. I mean, they got the memo. If you're gonna send out a knife, make it sharp. All right, let's get a price point, man. How much are these? The Molsect Jungle, I believe it is. All right, well, it looks like they're sold out of them. So I find these knives two places. One is on Amazon, and the Jungle is not there. They've got a few knives on there, Molsect does, but this Jungle is not there. They also sell them on their own website, and let me confirm that. Yeah, it's molsect.com, molsect.com, and they show this Jungle piece to be sold out there as well, which doesn't surprise me. It is a beefy, big, capable clip point. I mean, honestly, it's almost a Bowie knife, right? Yeah, it's pretty slick. But the price of these, when they had them, was $59. Yeah, $59. So, unfortunately, it doesn't look like they have any. Now, I'll probably be giving this one away. The other one that I did was the Orbit, and I believe I'll be giving that one away too. So here's what I'm considering on these giveaways. I think I'm going to do like a live video night, and if you can pop in, maybe I'll give away 5 or 6 knives in that little live session, maybe like 20 or 30 minutes, and do my giveaways that way, because the other way we've been doing them is I end up with a knife. You guys are winning them, and I think in a lot of cases y'all are just being nice and going, hey, I appreciate I won, but give it to somebody else. And so I haven't been able to move a lot of these giveaways. And I get it, man. I'm not giving away Wii's and Riets and, I mean, I'm giving away Molsect. But this is a nice knife. If I gave this away, man, this is a cool piece. So anyways, I appreciate you watching, and we'll probably figure out how to give this one away. Yep, I appreciate you. Take care.